Hello, I'm on my phone, and my phone is balancing on a box of baking soda. And if I push the phone any more, this way, it will fall off the box. So that's why it's here, and the focus is going to be going in and out and in and out. But I am going to paint my nails, and as you can see, I just cut them all the way short. This is my style, I guess. I just find one of the reasons why I keep my nails short, besides I play the piano and whatnot, flute. I can't remember the word for it, but I pick at my scalp. I know that sounds kind of gross, because it is. And when I have longer nails, it's sort of like an anxious habit. So like I pick at my scalp, I play with my hair and I pick at my scalp. There's a word for that, skin picking. It sounds so gross. I also bite the insides of my cheeks when I'm anxious. And there's a word for that too. I think they're connected. So in order to help myself not pick at my scalp when I'm anxious, I keep them short, because then you can't really scratch very much. But anyways, I want to paint them, even though they're really short. So I got this nail polish. It's new. It's been a while since I've got a new one. And it's a little bit dark and daring, and it's got that like shininess to it. Can you see that? It has like bluey sparkle, iridescent. That's OPI. I'm kind of partial to this brand, I guess, since I used to a long time ago work at a sort of like a beauty outlet store for a year. In the year, I think 2007. So like a while ago. And we used to sell this, and I would get it at cost. And it was such a boring job that I would often paint my nails while I was there. And so like every week, I worked there generally once a week. I think for a while I was just there on Sundays. And so it was so quiet, and I was so bored that I would buy a new nail polish and paint my nails. Obviously that was a long time ago, 2007, 2008. So that's what I would do. And I had a big collection of OPI nail polishes. In maybe like 2010, I gave a lot of them away. I sold them when I was moving. I was kind of like decluttering. And then for the longest time, I really haven't had very many nail polishes at all, besides just a few. So anyways, it's exciting. I got a new one. It was on sale. Usually they're kind of expensive. This one is called The Sound of Vibrance, which I thought was kind of funny. Anyways, the best way to get this is to kind of roll it in your hands to get it warm, which I'm going to do off camera. Roll it back and forth, not to shake it up and down because you might get bubbles, but just quickly going side to side to side. I don't think I could show you, but I'm going like meow, meow, meow. It's too close to the camera. Okay, let's see how this one is. I don't know why it was on sale, but maybe it's an old color. So there it is. Okay. So yeah, I make a big mess when I paint my nails. Oh well, it'll come off the skin. I'll wipe it off afterwards. I'm gonna do a couple layers. So we'll start with a nice thin one at the bottom. Now I don't have a primer or like a base coat, I guess. I used to do that where I do a base coat and then like a bunch of layers and then a top coat, but this is just gonna be just the nail polish itself. Okay, now I'm gonna do my right hand, and I'm right-handed, so this is gonna be A, harder to get on the camera, and B, probably a lot messier. I find it's easier if I move my right hand and keep my left hand still. The angle's really bad. Sorry, what a mess. I'll have to put a little bit more on there. The box of baking soda is kind of in the way of my hand. It's close enough. Try and change the angle a little bit. This nail is really small. Why is that nail so tiny? Okay, so not bad, not bad. So it's kind of a very thin, it seems like the formula. And this nail polish is pretty thin, so it's gonna need a few coats. Now, one thing, oh, gee whiz. If I had longer nails, I could kind of pick off that little bit that's on my fingers, but that will come off quickly. Probably like when I can get it off after everything's dry, I can peel it off. It's a little sloppy. And you can see it's pretty thin. And I don't see any iridescence yet, so I'm gonna have to do a few more coats. Look at how tiny this ring fingernail is. It's so small. My left hand one looks a little bit longer. Let's compare. So, ooh, I saw a little iridescence there on the fake light. My right hand nails seem to be like a little bit wider and a little bit stumpier. So that's my left hand index finger, and that's my right hand one. And there's the middle fingers. So the right hand ones are broader, but the left hand ones are more narrow, so maybe that's why they look longer. And then those are, get out of the way, the ring finger ones. The right hand one just seems so short. I'm gonna cross my hands here. So this is my, oh, here we go. That's my left hand pinky finger, and that's my right hand pinky finger. And they are, let me see, maybe about the same. And then my thumbs, the right hand is broader than the left hand. Interesting. Okay. I kind of went heavy on that very first coat of my left hand thumb compared to everything else. Let's get Pico, please get down. Hey, little kitty cat, come on, get down. Okay, now I think we're good to do coat 2. So close up of my wrist there. I'm going to go on a bit thicker with all of them, so I don't need to do another coat after this. That one needs more. My neighbor has a band. There's a guy singing. I don't know if you can, the microphone's picking that up. He's practicing singing. Pico, please don't scratch the couch. Pico, stop it. Stop it, little one. Okay, I'm gonna actually angle this camera to make it easier for my left hand. Please forgive the change in view, but I think that's gonna be way easier for me. Yeah, that is easier. And it's never easy. Okay. Ta-da! Okay, that's it. Oh, I just touched that nail, so let's fix that. Oh, whoopsies. Fixed. More or less. Not perfect. Ta-da! Dun-dun-dun-dun. Didn't really get the side there, did I? Oh well. Left hand. Beep, beep, boop, boop, boop. Shiny. Right hand. A little bit less perfect, but sparkly. Of course, I think I just touched that nail with my finger again. Not perfect, but you know what? Uh-oh. It'll do. Thank you for watching the super up close of my nails. Bye.